Let's see what we got. What's up, brother?
Hey, how's it
What's up,
going,
brother?
AMS?
I'm doing great, brother.
Bro, I've been following you for about 3 years. I love your page, everything you're doing for men and just the world
Thank
in
you, brother.
general. So thank you.
Thank
All
you,
right, bro, I got
brother.
a couple questions for you. I'm gonna ask you one question about
Mm-hmm.
booty,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm gonna ask you on purpose question as well.
Okay.
All right, so I would say I'm not the best with women. I'm 27. I have
Mm-hmm.
around 70 bodies, and I'm more experienced. I kind of just discard sevens and eights, but they're nice. But my
Mm-hmm.
problem is, like you said, the reason you started your channel was like maintaining that
Mm-hmm.
attraction from the nines and tens.
Mm-hmm.
And so a recent situation, I moved 40 minutes away from my hometown.
Mm-hmm.
I was dating this real bad chick, super submissive, very,
Mm-hmm.
very cool,
Mm-hmm.
amazing personality.
Mm-hmm.
Just overall, just a high value woman, like Kevin Samuels was touching on. But so we were going good for about 7 months,
Mm-hmm.
and then her friends got in her head, started talking to her about I'm this bad guy, I shouldn't be trusted. I kind of have a little bit of a bad reputation back home.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, but so she kind of bought into the hype, and then she kind of just ghosted me after 7 months of going good. And
Mm-hmm.
I didn't blow her up, but I initiated contact after the first time she ever flaked, which was my first mistake. And
Mm-hmm.
I didn't beg or anything like that
Mm-hmm.
initially or pursue like too far, but
Mm-hmm.
because I've been following your page and I've also have a little bit of experience of
Mm-hmm.
like dating dimes, losing the bitches.
Mm-hmm.
And so with this chick, it just hurt more because like she's cold, but like her personality is even like a step above like how she looks. And
Okay.
she basically pulled all the way back. And when I asked
Mm-hmm.
her what had happened, she basically was like, "You weren't like trying to. You never asked me to be in a relationship. I just felt like things weren't going anywhere." And
Mm-hmm.
so at that point, we kind of talked just briefly about like where we had like kind of like not been communicating. And
Mm-hmm.
I'd been a little bit like when you put out the fucking video on toxic versus alpha, I was like,
Mm-hmm.
God fucking damn it. I
Mm-hmm.
did every fucking toxic thing. And I would
Mm-hmm.
say I'm naturally a fucking simp, honestly. Like before I found your channel, I was a fucking blue pill simp, like dead ass. And
Mm-hmm.
then I just started to become red pill with like the sixes and sevens. I could just discard them, take them, leave them.
Mm-hmm.
But the nines and tens, I'm very still to this day very purple pill because I was raised by a single mom. You know what I mean? All that shit.
Right.
So I value a good woman. And basically, my question for you is, I did pursue a little bit without begging after she pulled all the way back and stopped wanting to
Mm-hmm.
see me. She
Mm-hmm.
explained the situation, but did not express like meeting up again or anything like that. And
Mm-hmm.
so I kind of just let her go. It's been
Mm-hmm.
about a month and maybe a week of no contact. And I
Mm-hmm.
was just wondering what your thoughts are on that. I'm completely accepted losing the bitch, but I would
Mm-hmm.
like to get that shit back if you feel me.
Well, this is the thing, guys. This is the thing. You know, I always find it funny that guys call me. They say, "Hey, I got the abundance mindset." If
I'm not claiming that yet.
okay, okay. So this is the thing, guys. When y'all dealing with women, first of all, it sounds to me like you can acknowledge that you made some mistakes, and so
Facts.
I want y'all guys to ask yourself: do y'all guys ever ask yourself, "How do I get the knowledge that I got?" Do y'all ever ask yourself that? It comes from fucking up.
Going through it.
That's
Yeah.
right. It comes from fucking up. So with this girl right here, this is how you become. See, this is the thing. You can read all the books. You can go and binge watch all the videos you want to. But until you get one of these, that's when the learning really starts. And all the videos is like a tutorial on you, like your oh no moment, like, oh shit. But at the end of the day, a lot of this
Facts.
stuff, you got to go through it. And this one right here, that
Right.
hurts. This is the one that's gonna really dig deep and make you start learning and start knowing that now I see why AMS says what he says. Now with this girl here, you made a
Right.
mistake. The only thing she can do is come back to you. You can't do no pursuing. You can't make her come back. You can't. It ain't no magic words you can call her.
Right.
If she comes back in the
Exactly.
month or whatever. But this is the thing.
Baby,
This
please.
is what she don't have a tendency to do, because this has been my experience with women, she'll probably call you a month from now and you friend zoned. She probably won't even want to meet up. She probably just gonna want to friend zone you, where she just calling out the blue, but really ain't talking about a goddamn thing. She really just wasting your goddamn time. You see what I'm saying? That's what you can expect. More what I've seen from women is, unless it was an attachment or something strong like for years, usually when that attachment is broke, it's gone. I'm being honest with women.
Hey, I want you to be real with me, so keep going.
When they stop liking you, you do something to make them stop liking you. Unless it was like a strong attachment, like say y'all was dating for years or something like that. But like if y'all was just dating a couple of months or a few months or something like that, and you fuck up and she
like 6-7 months,
they usually don't start back liking you, brother. I'm just being honest with you.
Facts.
That's been my experience with women. So this one is pretty much she probably getting fucked right now, and you gotta be
100%.
Oh yeah, she's getting fucked.
And
you know what she's gonna do? You know what she'll do? You know what she'll do to you? She'll call you and tell you her problems with him. That's how crazy women is. She will call you and start.
I don't play that.
Let me tell y'all y'all remember. Who on here remember the infamous Sunday chick? Press 1 if you remember the infamous Sunday chick. Press 1. Press 1 if you remember the infamous the bitch I made videos about for every time I gave an example, it was this bitch, the Sunday bitch, right? Everybody remember that bitch, right? This bitch, after I made the video on how I lost the attachment, right? You know, this bitch had the audacity to call me, tell me something. You know, I'm thinking about joining the Equinox. What you think about that? Bitch, I'm not your homegirl. Who the fuck you think? This bitch called me, tell me something. What's my opinion on you joining the Equinox? What I'm the girlfriend now? You know what I did? I blocked that goddamn bitch. Y'all know I say don't block bitches. I tell y'all guys all the time, don't block bitches.
We'll see.
This bitch gonna call me, tell me something. What's my opinion on her joining the Equinox? Like, I'm the girlfriend now. More than likely, that's what she gonna try to do with you. She gonna try to goddamn friends on your ass, and you do the same thing. Hey, bitch, if you want to meet up, hit me up. If not, don't call me with this bullshit. She'll probably call you talking about some, hey, what you think about this spot over here? Now, bitch, no. And then if you talk to her, she'll start telling you about what's going on in that relationship. So the point being, bro, is this one is gone. Yeah. You learn from it.
Yeah.
She's probably gonna try to hit you up out the blue. Don't entertain that foolishness.
I didn't want to cut you off, but I want to keep just the consistency and just the flow of the stream going. But the girl I found your channel from who really fucked me up was even a step above her in attraction. And that one is what really fucked me up and made me really sad. This one hurts only because she is actually a real bitch. Like, she was like straightforward with me. She didn't play games. I was the one kind of gaming and being toxic when I could have kept her. But I do care. Like, I'm purple pill when it comes to chicks like this. But like, the one thing that gave me kind of the onus to like even hop on this live stream, I watch all your shit, but like to really like ask a question was that one of the last things she said was, I just felt like you were always out of my league and like all my friends wanted to fuck you. So I always felt like I just had to compete too much. And then she still just left. I'm like, what the fuck? This is a little bit opposite of what I've been reading.
So let me tell y'all guys something. When a girl tell you that, that's because she thinks you're a serial killer and you might kill her. And so she's letting you down easy. I'm dead serious. Whenever y'all guys hear a girl give you the, you so hot, this, that, and other, that's code for you look like you might kill my ass if I break up with you. So let me make you feel good while I'm breaking up with your ass. That's what that is.
Right.
I'm gonna break up with you because you so gorgeous that I don't want to deal with all the what the fuck. It almost make me feel like women think men ain't got no goddamn sense, right? So if you were with Brad Pitt or somebody like that, you like, oh well, I don't want to deal with all this competition, so I gotta break up with you. Man, that bitch in that, you know what? She had a good laugh that night. She was laughing so hard. That motherfucker I think he's a good looking girl. And he believed it. And you know what? It works because now you ain't gonna go kill a bitch because you think like she like you and that you so good looking. In actuality, she was just dumping your ass and trying to make you feel good. Y'all got to give it up to women. Y'all give it up to women. Nobody can break up with a motherfucker and make him feel good while I'm breaking up with his ass like a woman. That's all that, you know what? Right. You got that kind of serial killer, you know, you got the hat going back, you kind of in the dark, you know. I don't know, man. So I don't know. They said you got 70 bodies. I don't know if they talking about dead bodies or sex. Well, I don't know what we got.
No. Quick history on me. I've not gonna call myself a loser. I have a bachelor's degree, but it was one of those fucking useless degrees, right? Right now I'm in a barbering program. My best friend opened a barber shop. We're charging $40 a cut. So I saw your advice, don't go to barber school, but it's a best friend, it's a homie, and we're just charging stupid overhead. So I figured I can use that to invest in my purpose, which is music. I'm gonna get to that next question really quickly. But essentially, like, I've been a male model. I'm 6'4", obviously pretty good looking, I would say. 6-pack abs, ripped up as fuck. All my friends asked me for fitness advice, and this bitch was on my dick hard as fuck. And she was like, I told my family all about you, blah, blah. You basically just like broke my heart, and you didn't even talk to me about being together when you moved. And I just didn't even think it was a fucking big deal. But at the same time, I watched that video and I realized I was being a little bit too toxic. You know what I mean?
Charging $40 for a haircut, bro. That she should just break up with you for that right there. You charging $40 for a haircut? You know what? That shit right there just get you dumped right there, right off the bat. Motherfucker charging $40 for a haircut, but that motherfucker better have gold trimming or something around it when you get through with it. Goddamn $40. I better get some ass that night. Goddamn $40, man, for real. But the thing is,
the only explanation I can have is like, go ahead.
The only thing going on with you, bro, is that you making minor little mistakes, and the girls are losing attraction. You know, I was just fucking with you about the serial killer shit. But what's going on is you haven't perfected your game yet. You're making silly little mistakes, and so you just need a little bit more work on your game, which just comes with time and stuff like that. I'm not there to really see exactly what you're doing, the cause, the interest. But it's simply the girls are losing interest some type of way. And I'm gonna tell you right now, without even I'm gonna just go off experience with this.
It's because I haven't been on my purpose.
Either that or they getting boyfriend vibes from you. So what happens is, and I want you guys to listen up to this right here, what I'm about to say, right? What we have a tendency to do when we meet a girl that we find very attractive and we think is potential girlfriend material, we have a tension to lead with these boyfriend vibes. Like normally you could dick them down and toss them to the side of the road. But every now and then when you meet a girl that you have a high attraction for, especially with what you said, that she had the personality to match the beauty, what ends up happening is we always start to like move into this boyfriend vibes. And what ends up happening is that scares a lot of women because they want to move on their time frame. And when they thinking that you're moving towards a relationship and they not at that point yet, they'll kind of like back up a little bit. Like if you might not have said nothing like, hey, I want you to be my girlfriend, but they can feel it. They can feel it. And it has to be their decision. You might not say, I ain't even say nothing about that AMS. They can feel it when they around you, that you're gravitating towards that boyfriend vibe. They can feel that. And it has to be them. A man natural instinct, a high value man instinct is to naturally run from a relationship. So the girls that I date, when the conversation comes up, I quickly change that motherfucker. Right. When she talking about relationship, I'm talking about something, hey man, you seen what happened this weekend in Miami? Like I'm changed. Hey, don't even say no R words around me. I don't even want to get into that shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Don't never watch no relationship shows with your girl. All this married with medicine. We ain't married with shit. None of that bullshit. All that love in Huntsville, all these relationship marriage. I don't even, because then you're going to get thrown the question, well, what do you think about that? I don't think shit, bitch. I don't think nothing. We need to watch sports. We need to watch something else. We need to watch CNN. All right? So that's how a high-value man with options acts. I run from those subjects. And see, you carry that energy. And a lot of guys carry this energy, and then they wonder what happened. And all that comes from, bro, is when you meet a girl that you find very attractive, you got to always think like this just one of a minute. This ain't nothing. You see what I'm saying?
Facts.
But you get into this mindset like this is the one, and she can feel that. So that's all you did, bro.
I agree with that, but I'm also thinking like I didn't like press or anything for time or anything. I would like go 2 weeks without talking to the bitch. And like, so I think it's somewhere in the middle. Like, I think she's capping a little bit for the reason that she let me down lightly, like you said. But I think it's somewhere in the middle of where she genuinely wanted to be with me, but I was just out clubbing, fucking other bitches all the time. And it, like, the girls that I was fucking were just not even worth losing her over.
Now, see, this is what I'm talking about. That when I say I can't really tell you, because I could go on, I could throw out scenarios all day because I'm not really there. So I'm just throwing out scenarios. But listening to you say that, see, that's too much. So you don't want to send off boyfriend vibes, but you don't want to be disappearing for 2 weeks either. See, this is you guys got to find a balance. Y'all guys got to find a balance. You can't disappear for 2 weeks and you can't see the bitch every day either. You got to find a balance. Either one is not good. Boyfriend vibes is not good, and disappearing for 2 weeks ain't good. It ain't that much purpose in the goddamn world. I'm being serious. When you do shit like that, and I think, if I'm a woman, you know what I'm thinking? I'm thinking this guy is strategically playing little games to make himself look high value, which is a turnoff to me. Yeah, that's what. When if I text a woman at 5 p.m.
is like I was.
If I text a woman at 5 p.m. and she texts me back the next morning, I lose interest, mainly due to the fact that I know it was purposely done for her to make herself like she's so busy. Bitch, you not that busy. And so when I see that type of game plan going on, I lose interest. Me personally, if I text you at 5 or 6 p.m. and you text me back the next day, although we're not in a relationship and you're not obligated, I lose interest just because I figure that you about game playing and I don't have time for all that. I instantly lose. I lose attraction. I don't have time for that bullshit.
Definitely.
If you want to text me back at 9 o'clock or 10 o'clock before you go to bed, that's fine. I understand you might be out with friends. But when you text me back the next day, you too much into games. I don't got time for that bullshit. So if that's what you was doing, bro, you were playing all these, hard to get games, I would start fucking with you too. But like I said, we could throw all these scenarios out all day. All right.
Yeah, exactly. And the thing is like I can only just feed you like what was going on. You're not there, so I have to make the ultimate like call in the end. But like I've definitely matured as a man through like going through your channel, finding your channel. Swallowing the red pill fucking took me some fucking time, bro. And like just like listening to like how you reacted to having your heart broken, like everything, like you definitely handle certain situations much, much better than me. And I never had like that masculine guidance in my life. So thank you and other YouTubers like Steph is Cold, FitX Fearless. And honestly, you brought them to the forefront by putting those dudes on. So I found them through your channel, and deadass, like those dudes, like they're just like your little bros who just like the message you're pushing. They're just like also from a younger point of view. They're hitting on those like nuances of that game. And so shout out to Four Horsemen, MJ Get Right as well. I don't want to forget him. Thank y'all. I want to thank y'all. I matured as a man through watching your guys' fucking channel, because no adult male could fucking like be consistent in my life and be positive. And so I just appreciate the game on that one. I think it was a bit of both. I was just being a little too much of a game player, but also when we would be together, I fucked up. I watched like yo on like initiating physical contact and stuff, and I'm like, God damn, fuck.
Let me get somebody else, bro. All right, man. I gotta get you on.
Yeah. Thank you.
All right, bro. Be good, man. Thank you for the support, man.
You too.
All right.